when Deegan trains, it's like, my guy is like, I used to watch Baki Hanma, and he used to imagine like fighting his dad, or like fighting the dudes, and he would be like full-blown training against no one. That to me is what Hayden Deegan is doing. He's like Baki Hanma out there. He's just out there just battling against probably Jett and Tomac. And Austin Forkner, he just honestly needs to get through a season. I'll be honest, but at this point, he might as well send it. It can't get worse than just it happening again, right? Right. As a team, that's got to be a conversation. It's like, all right, who's up for racing Deegan? Show of hands. Anyone? How about you? You look strong. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Trackside. It's your boy Cinema J here, and today we're going to talk about Ryder D Ju Ju, Austin Forkner, Jordon Smith, NC Stand Up, let's go, and AP and Jett Lawrence. These guys here, mostly 250 guys, because they finally confirmed what coast they're racing, and I'm just super excited to see who is not racing West Coast but deciding to race Deegan. That's just where I'm at. Me personally, they're making the decision to race Deegan. I feel like Deegan was the first one to really step up and say, this is what I'm going to do. And for some reason, it just seems like everyone was just waiting to see if he would or would not. So PC, what are you guys doing? Come on, I got nothing to talk about here. Before I get into it, I want to give a big shout out and thanks to the #1 person who has made all of this possible for me, which is Jesus Christ. He's my Lord, he's my Savior, he's my rock, my foundation. And thank you to you guys. Any likes, comments, sharing the video, if anyone's doing that, my goodness, thank you. And then subscribing really helps out, man. The support in this channel has been crazy, and it's been helping the channel reach a lot more viewers. So thank you. But yeah, let's get right into it. All right, first we're gonna talk about these 250 guys. I'm gonna start with, who am I looking at right now? Ju Ju, aka Juju. So I'll be honest, I ain't got much to say about Ryder D or Juju. I'm gonna just talk about both of them simultaneously because they're training together, which is great. I feel like, I'll be honest, those guys are like one and the same for me. Like, looking at them out on the track, granted, Juju had a way better SMX in 2024 than Ryder D did. It's kind of almost just like, you know, where are these guys at though throughout Supercross season? Like, they training, they flying at the test track, but ultimately they racing Deegan. For me, I didn't see them Supercross last year or 2024. Yeah, last year. I can finally say that now, and it makes sense. So I'm ready to see what they can do with a Deegan. Now, I will say this, Juju, awesome, amazing starter. That is going to play in his favor. I don't know how he does it. I don't know what does he have that no one else does, but that kid can get stars. So I see Davey Millsaps working with him. Man, Davey Millsaps is like that. He's nice. That one year where he came in and he was getting wins, and he was like actually winning, I was like, hold on, excuse me? Davey Millsaps is like that. It's really cool to see him train him. I think the sky's the limit for Ryder D and Juju. It's like I want to put them both in the same category, but one thing I see that stands out to me with Juju is Ju Ju is he gets good starts, and man, that is going to be so important this year in Supercross. So I'm hoping to see him carry that into the 2025 AMA Supercross season, but can he get the starts and keep the dog off of him, the animal and danger boy Deegan? Ryder D, man, aggression. Kind of the same thing what I said with like Shimoda last week. Ryder D is like, he's got the skills, he's got the talent, but where are you? Like, where is he? You know, so he just needs some dog. He needs the Rough Riders anthem dog in him. He needs the dogs that are in DMX videos and photos. That's what he needs in him. That's what I see. He's a little, you know, he's just relying on skill. Like, you're that good, but I cannot see him winning a race. He's going to have to give somebody some front fender Dunlop, something. He's going to have to do something. I don't know. Go faster. Even for me, like, I'm watching these guys train. You know, they're riding. They're in Cali. They're just spinning the laps, you know. When I watch Deegan train, man, it's just different. It's just something about it that I just enjoy. versus watching these guys. It looks like they're just kind of going through the motions, you know, going through the regular old Red and Cali at the test track, you know, just testing. But when Deegan trains, it's like, my guy is like, I used to watch Baki Hanma, and he used to imagine like fighting like his dad, or like fighting the dudes, and he would be like full-blown training against no one. That to me is what Hayden Deegan is doing. He's like Baki Hanma out there. He's just out there just battling against probably Jett and Tomac in his head. Who knows? Like, it doesn't matter, man. He's going out there training different. To me, he's pulling up at the gate different. I hope to see Ryder D, Julian Boomer up on the podiums. You know, we can hear more from these guys. Maybe that'll give him a little more confidence. But I'm looking to see Boomer have more of a standout year starting off, only because of how he finished in SMX. He did really good. Maybe KTM needs to threaten to take his phone, or KTM got other problems going on. Shoot, they might not be able to pay these guys. So maybe that'll motivate him. That might demotivate him. I don't know. I don't even want to talk no more about this because there's just not much to say besides they flying at the test track, which means nothing. Next, we're going to talk about Jordon Smith. NC, let's go. All right, Jordon Smith, like that. Ever since I noticed him back when he was racing, he did that one season with PC. And I was like, hold on, this guy's fast. And then he got on with Star, and I was like, hold on, this guy's fast. And now here we are, Triumph, and I'm like, why can't he get it done? You know, so Jordon Smith is fast. He, to me, is the fastest guy in the whoop section, which doesn't mean much because of what they done to the tracks. I don't think injuries are an issue, which is great. And then on top of that, he's working with Triumph. Triumph is good. Triumph has made leaps and bounds on the team management side of things. And they got that, you know, full year in. And now they got some well-established riders over there who can bring even more to the team. So I'm expecting good things from Jordon Smith. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Now that I know who's racing, we got Jordon Smith, Austin Forkner. They put their best guys, they're throwing their best guys at Deegan. I love this. They're throwing Jordon Smith, who we know will battle with Deegan. He's got the speed. They're throwing Austin Forkner, possibly the best, fastest 250 rider out there aside from Deegan. If he does not explode, implode, you know, whatever you want to call it, it's nasty. All right, it's never good. You know, I saw somebody in the comments like, oh, Forkner's racing East because his brain damaged, but that is not true, my guy. We're about to see him next week. So what do you guys think about this? Jordon Smith, I don't think I'm just biased here. The guy is fast, and he's from North Carolina. He looks like the strongest guy out there. Look at his jaw, okay? He looks like he's from North Carolina. Like, you know, a dude from North Carolina. All these riders, you can just tell the ones from NC. All right, we look different, we built different. All right, we built for this sport. So I'm pumped. I feel like Jordon Smith could win the championship. I feel like Austin Forkner could win the championship. Jordon Smith needs to not go too fast and crash. He be about looking like James Stewart out there. And Austin Forkner, I don't even want to say it. We know what he does not need to do. He just honestly needs to get through a season. I'll be honest. But at this point, he might as well send it. I mean, he's got nothing to lose here. He's lost it all. It can't get worse than just it happening again, right? Right. What do you guys think? Jordon Smith or Austin Forkner? Who I believe they threw the strongest guys right into it, and I love this. So I wonder who was behind the decision. Was it the riders' decision or more of a team decision to throw these guys up, not on the West Coast, but throw them against Deegan? Because as a team, that's got to be a conversation. It's like, all right, who's up for racing Deegan? Show of hands. Anyone? How about you? You look strong. So what do you guys think? How does that meeting go? You know, look, man, I don't know anything. So to the people comments, oh, this guy says he doesn't know. You're right. That's why I like your comment. I don't know. All right. We're just going through this together. I'm a common man. I'm just like you. I'm just like you, all right? I just love the sport. And dude, we got nothing else to talk about, yo. Besides just over here working 9 to 5s, taking care of families if you got them, if you got one, or taking care of yourself, and just waiting. So man, I'm excited. Next segment, we're gonna get into AP, man, because my guy's looking good, and last year was a bummer, but he might be on to something.
Always had a way to make it work and find another route.
All right, guys, welcome back. AP, Aaron Plessinger, Cowboy. My kids love this guy only because they just call him Cowboy. I don't think they know his real name. Yo, Aaron Plessinger has been one of the few 450 guys that I've seen progress throughout the last few years. You got Jason Anderson, 2022, just capped out, and now it's like, in his words though, saying, if you watch the last preview show on Racer X, saying that he's faster, the other guys just got faster. So that was interesting, because I'm like, okay, so Aaron Plessinger is faster too, you know, because you were like killing all these dudes. But I guess that's what he's saying. So but that's what I'm saying about AP. My guy was doing better than Jason Anderson. I don't really know what to attribute this to. He's just been solid. I feel like of all the guys coming out of the Baker's factory, he's been the guy, man. I mean, he's really making that program look like it could do something, to be honest. To be fair, I think Steve Mathis or one of those guys were saying about Malcolm, or I think I heard Malcolm say this, I can't remember. I watched so many videos, dude. I don't even know. But he just wanted to get through this season, and he wanted to finish strong, which is a smart thing to do. But yeah, Malcolm did say this, but you know, he's kind of just like, it's what we were thinking. Like, he's not out there thinking like, I want to push it so hard. Like, he doesn't have a championship mindset. That's what we're expecting guys like Malcolm to have, because it's the Stewart family. But it was good to hear him say like that wasn't the case, you know. So you know when a guy's in championship mode, right? They're going for it out there, and Malcolm just wasn't going for it. Like, he was laying up, guys were passing him. I don't know what was going on with starts. So AP though, getting back on him, he's got that. He's getting starts. He's fighting. He's battling. He's if Jett's behind him, he's giving it all he's got. And then if Jett passes, he's giving it all he's got. He doesn't want to let him go. So I think AP's mentality, which is just unbothered, you know, not super serious, no pressure, that helps, man, because we know, right, it's a mental game, and I think his mentality is why he's so strong. A lot of these guys got the fitness, they got the skills, but that's what stands out to me. I can't say his mentality, I think, will keep him sharp throughout the year. And as these other guys, like, I'll be honest, Jett, we'll get to him talking about the feeding off the negative energy. I mean, how long can you do that? And also, just at this stage of life, you could do that, but that's going to change over time, I believe. So I believe we'll see AP top 5 consistently throughout the year, and that's going to do wonders for him. My guy had a red plate in 2024, so if it wasn't for that crash and injury, who knows, man. Where do you guys have AP? I know most of us are all fans, right? But like, I know straight up, he ain't beating Jett. So let's get to Jett. So I haven't had I don't feel like I've had like a straight up Jett session on the show. And a lot of you guys don't like Jett. You know, I like him. I think he's cool to watch ride. Okay, let's look at the racing. Let's just focus on racing. The guy's amazing. He's taking the best of the greatest who's ever done it, and he's like not making their mistakes. He's just doing what he needs to do, which is win, go fast. He's making small mistakes, but they're not mistakes that are so costly that he gets injured or gets dead last, right? So, man, he's got it put together. One interesting thing I came across was Joey Savacci on Gypsy Tales saying he walked past the Honda pit and like pushed Jett's handlebars and how they barely moved. And this is something that I've been noticing. One thing that comes to mind when I watch Jett race is balance. So what I mean by balance is the way the bike is positioned at all times, the way he keeps that bike positioned is a testimony to his technique, him and Hunter's. But knowing that too, yeah, like, so we see Stewart, we could see Stewart go through whoops and ride, and his bike looks different. It looks balanced and stable, especially in the whoops. Stiff suspension, that's what you're gonna get. Put the mentality behind that, and you get James Stewart. Jett, same thing. You got a few features on the bike here, and his technique and his mindset flow with that. So this brings me to my next thing. Something they said on Racer X preview show was how the Lawrence brothers, unlike many other people who will try to get the bike to work with their style and technique, Jett and Hunter take what the bike can do and adapt their technique to what the bike can and cannot do. This is good to know. This explains a lot with the Chase situation. Chase was chasing bike setup. Okay, Chase was trying to get that Honda, which could not do what he wanted it to do, but he was trying to get that Honda to do what Chase does, and it just won't doing it. He was chasing an infinite thing. Like, he was chasing Chase out there. I don't know what to say, but we all could see it was like, well, Jett's not having these problems. Well, Jett said, well, these things are valid, so let me switch a few things up. Wins a title. Man, this kid is good, man. So the technique is good. I love it. Like, I love watching him ride, because I'm like, if I ride, this is what I want to do. They're doing things that I never thought to do, you know, and I just think it's great. I love watching them with AJ Catanzaro doing the training. Like, those videos are great, man. Go check those out. They're really good. But AJ, he just dropped a reel I saw today. I don't know when he dropped it, but saying how, watch how Jett and them, like, they turn, how they turn. He was the one who showed the Sabachi clip. Like, they turn with their hips, their legs, their knees. They move the bike around like this, and they don't do all that motion, right? So this is what I see. They barely fully lock out the bar. I mean, okay, if they scrub, but even when they scrub, it's more of the turning the bike and not the handlebars. So, man, these guys are super intentional. You can see it. It pays dividends. It's paying a lot from what we can see. So this is what those guys mean, like Tomac was like, we're seeing what they're doing, and we're just adapting, and they're learning how to go faster. So I do believe we're going to see some battles. I do believe if people can start ahead of Jett, they might have a chance. They might. But everybody's going to have to work together to keep Jett and Lawrence behind them. Like 3-4 dudes, 5 dudes going to have to get whole shots consistently. And when I say whole shot, I mean like 1st through 5th. And Jett is in 6th. All 5 got a whole shot. Because that means you have a whole chance of winning. That's just where we're at, man. Jett gets in front, no one's catching him. Do you guys really believe that if Jett gets in the lead, somebody can catch him? If you do, please put it in the comments. Whoever says yes, explain yourself. I will pin the comment. I'm done. Video's over. Thank you for watching. This is the wrap up. I really appreciate you guys. Here's a way you can support me right here. Subscribe if you made it this far and you're not subscribed. What are you doing? Come on, guys. So yeah, like the video, comment is the best thing, because I love it. You know, we're down there, we're all learning together. You know, there's some banter, it's good stuff. Some people are pure evil down there, and I just pray for you. Yeah, man, thank you for watching this video. Man, I don't know what to talk about next. What do you guys want to hear? Drop that in the comments. What am I missing here, man? What is there to talk about? There's nothing going on. I need A1. I need it now. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.